Have you ever asked yourself why you can't get out of a slump and why you're so stressed out? Maybe even ask yourself, why don't you feel particularly good mentally or physically? You or someone you love could be risking their lives with health problems because they can't stay off their phones. Being on your phone could cause more problems than you think, and when you make this change of lowering your screen time, you will see a difference in your life and others. I know how much it can change your life because of how much it changed mine. When I was super depressed, my screen time on a daily average would be over 9 hours. I would sit on my phone and switch through the same social media platforms repeatedly all day. I then decided I wanted to make a change. I started hanging out with my friends more, and I would go on walks and enjoy nature. I started reading more so I wasn't on my phone so much. After I made the change, I noticed that I'm not stuck in a rut anymore. I am living with more peace, and it's comforting to know that starting this change at an early age will benefit my health later in life. There are simple things you can do to change your bad habits. You just have to have the motivation to do it. Mostly everyone with a cellular device has a high screen time, and we need to reduce it for many health reasons, not only physical, but also mental. Today I would like to talk to you about first, how bad it is to have a high screen time. Second, the reason why it's bad to have a high screen time and how many problems it causes. Lastly, I will tell you how to fix this problem so you are more content with your life. A lot of teenagers, college students, and even adults have a problem with spending most of their day on their phone. The problem is that people are suffering through life thinking that there is nothing that will help the feeling of being drowned, when in reality, there is, and it's very simple. The effects on the problem are depression, obesity, trouble sleeping, and even delayed learning in young children. It could also cause you to have bad social skills. Most of all, it causes serious health problems. For example, consistently being on your phone and not remembering to take care of yourself can lead to you being obese. When you're obese, you have health issues such as type 2 diabetes. Also, according to Active SG Circle, when you spend long hours on your screen, it can cause a spike in insulin and blood glucose levels, and also lead to an accumulation of fat in your bloodstream. Learning how to break a bad habit of lowering your screen time now is especially important. This is not just a problem for teenagers and college students, it is also a problem in young children and adults, even in elderly people. According to the study of adolescents, brain cognitive developmental, children who spend more than 2 hours on a screen per day score lower on thinking and language testing. Those with more than 7 hours on screen time experience thinning of the brain's cortex. San Diego State University professor of psychology Jean Twing and her colleagues found that the suicide rate for the girls aged 13 and 18 increased by 65% between 2010 and 2015. These same surveys asked teens how they spend their leisure time, and between 2010 and 2015, teens increasingly spent more time with screens and less time on activities. That was by far the largest change in their lives during the 5-year period, and it's not a good formula for mental health. Although anyone who has a phone is affected by this, the group that is more affected by this is people under the age of 20. Media management for teens may be non-existent, and the same study found that about 27% of smartphone owners between 11 and 14 years old never turn off their cell phones, even to sleep. This could mean that many kids are staying up on their phones till they finally go to sleep. Sometimes they don't even turn them off when they're sleeping. While curbing phone addiction might seem like a daunting task, there are many tips and lifestyle changes that can help you stop screen time dependency. A good way to fix screen time addiction would to be simply cut back on how often you use your phone. AddictionCenter.com suggests the 20-20-20 rule. This allows your eyes to rest and relax and get the much needed break from the blue light from your screen. You take 20-second break every 20 minutes and focus on an object 20 feet away. Another option would be to set a screen time limit on your smartphone by going to your settings. Some even might find that digital detox would be the course of action. To successfully detox from your phone, one might need to put the phone away before bedtime. Another way to detox would be to only use your phone for necessary things and work-related purposes. Transitions in life without screens might seem scary to some, but really the benefits outweigh the disadvantages. You will be a lot happier because you are not constantly on your phone. You will sleep better and your eyes won't hurt as much. Overall, you will be more at peace with your life and when you do more things and not sticking your face in your screen 24/7. Thinking about how you are feeling right now, a lot of you may say you're not doing so good, and that is probably because you're always on your phone and it causes such a big impact in your life. If you do not pick up my plan, you will keep dragging in life. You will never fully be yourself with you being on your screen all the time. In conclusion, you should pick up my plan so you can live a longer and happier life. Having a high screen time has bad side effects and few people know what they actually are. Some effects are depression, obesity, and health problems. Remember to take care of yourself and put the phone down. The reason you could be down in the dumps is because you could have this addiction and need help. It is simple. It just takes a few simple changes to completely change your life. After hearing my speech, I hope you decide to take action of my plan and better your life.